Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a decision, one that could change the course of your life. Your mind races with questions. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if everything falls apart? That weight of doubt feels heavy, doesn't it? It's like being stuck in a fog, unable to see the path forward. Doubt has a way of paralyzing us, making us second-guess every move, every thought, every dream. But what if I told you there's a way to cut through that fog? A way to find clarity, confidence, and peace, even in the face of uncertainty. That's where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy practiced by some of history's greatest minds, offers timeless tools to help us overcome doubt and take control of our lives. It's not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine. It's about understanding what's within your control and letting go of what isn't. It's about building resilience, finding purpose, and facing life's challenges with courage. In this video, we're diving deep into 25 powerful Stoic strategies designed to help you conquer doubt. From focusing on what you can control to embracing impermanence, each strategy is a step toward a more confident, grounded you. Whether you're struggling with self-doubt, fear of failure, or uncertainty about the future, these principles will give you the tools to rise above it. So, if you're ready to break free from the grip of doubt and step into a life of clarity and confidence, keep watching. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how Stoicism can transform your mindset, but you'll also have actionable strategies to start applying today. Let's begin this journey together. Now, let's dive into the first Stoic strategy, focusing on what you can control. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful idea called the dichotomy of control. This principle teaches us that some things are within our power while others are not. The key to overcoming doubt is learning to distinguish between the two. Think about it this way: you can't control the weather, the opinions of others, or unexpected events that life throws your way, but you can control how you respond to these things. You can control your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. When you focus your energy on what's within your power, you stop wasting time worrying about what you can't change. This shift in focus is incredibly freeing. It reduces anxiety, clears mental clutter, and gives you a sense of direction. For example, imagine you're preparing for a big presentation. You might feel nervous about how your audience will react or whether technical issues will arise. These are things outside your control, but what is within your control? You can prepare thoroughly, practice your delivery, and focus on delivering your message with confidence. By concentrating on these actionable steps, you replace doubt with purpose. The Stoics believed that true peace comes from accepting what we cannot change and taking full responsibility for what we can. This mindset doesn't just reduce doubt, it empowers you to take meaningful action even in uncertain situations. So the next time doubt creeps in, ask yourself, what's within my control? Focus there and let go of the rest. This principle is just the beginning. As we move forward, we'll explore how to apply this strategy in practical, everyday ways. But for now, remember this: when you focus on what you can control, you take the first step toward a life of clarity and confidence. Now that we've explored the core idea of focusing on what you can control, let's bring this strategy to life with some practical applications. One of the most effective ways to put this Stoic principle into action is through journaling. By writing down your thoughts, you create a space to reflect on what's truly within your power. Start each day by listing the things you can control: your effort, your attitude, your responses, and let go of the rest. This simple practice helps you stay grounded and focused even when uncertainty looms. Another powerful tool is creating a daily list of controllable actions. For instance, if you're feeling overwhelmed at work, instead of worrying about deadlines or outcomes, break your tasks into small, manageable steps. Focus on what you can do right now, whether it's drafting an email, organizing your workspace, or setting clear priorities. By concentrating on these actionable items, you shift your energy away from doubt and toward progress. Let's take a real-life example. Imagine you're dealing with a difficult relationship. You can't control how the other person behaves or feels, but you can control how you communicate, how you set boundaries, and how you choose to respond to conflict. By focusing on these areas, you regain a sense of agency and reduce the emotional weight of the situation. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of reviewing your day. Before bed, take a few minutes to reflect on what went well and what could be improved. Ask yourself, did I focus on what I could control? Did I let go of what I couldn't? This practice not only reinforces the dichotomy of control, but also helps you build self-awareness and resilience over time. These practical steps, journaling, creating daily lists, and reflecting, are more than just habits. They're tools that help you live out the Stoic principle of focusing on what's within your power. By integrating them into your routine, you'll find yourself better equipped to navigate doubt and uncertainty with clarity and confidence. As we move forward, we'll dive into another powerful Stoic strategy, negative visualization. This technique might sound counterintuitive at first, but it's a game changer for building mental resilience. Stay tuned to learn how imagining the worst can actually help you overcome doubt and face life's challenges with courage. Now, let's turn our attention to a strategy that might seem a little surprising at first: negative visualization. This Stoic practice involves imagining the worst-case scenarios in your life, not to dwell on them, but to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. At first glance, it might sound counterproductive. Why would anyone want to think about bad things happening? But the Stoics believed that by confronting these possibilities head-on, you can actually reduce doubt and build resilience. Here's how it works. When you imagine the worst that could happen, you're not inviting fear or anxiety. Instead, you're training your mind to face uncertainty with clarity and courage. For example, let's say you're worried about losing your job. Instead of letting that fear paralyze you, take a moment to visualize what that scenario might look like. What steps would you take to find a new opportunity? How would you adapt to the situation? By mentally preparing for this possibility, you're not only reducing the fear of the unknown, but also equipping yourself with a plan of action. Negative visualization also helps you appreciate what you have right now. When you imagine losing something, whether it's a job, a relationship, or even your health, you're reminded of its value. This practice fosters gratitude and helps you focus on the present moment rather than being consumed by doubt about the future. Let's look at a real-life application. Imagine you're about to give a big presentation at work. The fear of messing up might be overwhelming, but if you take a few minutes to visualize the worst-case scenario, maybe you stumble over your words or forget a key point, you'll realize that even if it happens, it's not the end of the world. You'll survive and you'll learn from the experience. This mental preparation can help you approach the presentation with confidence, knowing you've already faced your fears in your mind. The Stoics, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, used this technique regularly. Seneca would remind himself that everything he owned, his wealth, his status, even his loved ones, could be taken away at any moment. By doing so, he wasn't being pessimistic, he was cultivating a mindset of acceptance and preparedness. Marcus Aurelius, too, would reflect on the impermanence of life, using negative visualization to stay grounded and focused on what truly mattered. So how can you start practicing negative visualization? Begin with small, everyday situations. For instance, before heading out for the day, imagine what might go wrong: traffic, a missed appointment, or a forgotten item. Then think about how you'd handle it. Over time, this practice will help you face larger challenges with the same calm and clarity. By embracing negative visualization, you're not just preparing for the worst, you're building a mindset that can handle anything life throws your way. And as we'll see in the next section, this strategy ties closely to another Stoic principle: embracing impermanence. Stay with us as we explore how accepting the transient nature of life can further strengthen your ability to overcome doubt. Now, let's take a closer look at how some of history's most renowned Stoic figures applied negative visualization in their own lives. Seneca, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, often practiced this technique to maintain his composure in the face of uncertainty. He would regularly remind himself that everything he cherished, his wealth, his status, even his relationships, could be taken away at any moment. This wasn't an exercise in pessimism, but rather a way to cultivate gratitude and resilience. By imagining the loss of what he held dear, Seneca was able to appreciate it more deeply while also preparing himself emotionally for life's inevitable changes. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, also embraced negative visualization as a tool for clarity and focus. In his personal writings collected in meditations, he frequently reflected on the impermanence of life. He would remind himself that even the most powerful positions and possessions are fleeting. By visualizing the loss of his empire, his health, or even his own life, Marcus Aurelius was able to detach from fear and doubt, focusing instead on living virtuously in the present moment. These historical examples show us that negative visualization isn't about dwelling on the negative, it's about building mental strength and perspective. Both Seneca and Marcus Aurelius used this practice to confront their fears head-on, allowing them to act with courage and wisdom even in the most challenging circumstances. For instance, Seneca once wrote about the importance of preparing for adversity by imagining it in advance. He believed that by doing so, we could face life's uncertainties with a sense of calm and readiness. Similarly, Marcus Aurelius would use negative visualization to remind himself that external events, whether good or bad, are beyond his control. What mattered most was how he responded to those events, and this mindset helped him lead with integrity and purpose. These stories aren't just historical anecdotes, they're practical lessons we can apply in our own lives. When we follow the example of these Stoic thinkers, we learn to see challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to grow stronger and more resilient. By embracing negative visualization, we can train our minds to face doubt with clarity and confidence, just as they did. As we move forward, we'll explore how this practice connects to another powerful Stoic principle, embracing impermanence. By understanding the transient nature of life, we can further strengthen our ability to overcome doubt and live with greater purpose. Stay with us as we dive deeper into this timeless wisdom. Now, let's turn our attention to another profound Stoic strategy, embracing impermanence. At the heart of this idea lies the concept of memento mori, a Latin phrase that translates to "remember you must die." While this might sound grim at first, it's actually a powerful tool for freeing ourselves from doubt and fear. The Stoics believed that by regularly reflecting on the temporary nature of life, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the present moment and let go of anxieties about the future. Memento mori isn't about dwelling on death in a morbid way. It's about recognizing that everything in life is fleeting. Our possessions, our relationships, even our own existence are all subject to change. When we internalize this truth, we begin to see doubt for what it really is, a resistance to the natural flow of life. By accepting impermanence, we can stop clinging to outcomes we can't control and instead focus on what truly matters, how we choose to live right now. Think about it this way: when we hold on to doubt, it's often because we're afraid of losing something, a job, a relationship, or even our sense of security. But the Stoics remind us that these things were never truly ours to begin with. They're temporary gifts, and by acknowledging their impermanence, we can enjoy them more fully without being paralyzed by fear. This shift in perspective allows us to approach life with a sense of freedom and clarity, knowing that change is inevitable and that our power lies in how we respond to it. For example, imagine you're facing a major decision at work. Doubt might creep in, making you question whether you're making the right choice. But if you embrace the Stoic idea of impermanence, you can remind yourself that no matter what happens this moment and the challenges it brings will pass. This doesn't mean you stop caring or striving. It means you stop letting fear of the unknown hold you back. Instead, you focus on acting with integrity and purpose, trusting that whatever comes next is part of life's ever-changing journey. By practicing memento mori, we train ourselves to live more intentionally. We stop wasting energy on what might go wrong and start investing it in what we can do right now. This mindset not only reduces doubt but also helps us cultivate gratitude for the time we have. After all, when we remember that life is short, we're more likely to make the most of it. As we continue, we'll explore how this principle of impermanence connects to modern-day challenges, offering practical ways to apply this ancient wisdom in our daily lives. Stay with us as we uncover how embracing the transient nature of life can help you navigate uncertainty with greater confidence and peace. Now, let's take this ancient Stoic principle and see how it fits into the challenges we face today. In a world that often feels unpredictable, whether it's career shifts, relationship dynamics, or even the fast pace of technology, the idea of embracing impermanence becomes not just relevant but essential. Consider the modern workplace where job security can feel like a thing of the past. Many of us worry about layoffs, career changes, or whether we're on the right path. But when we apply the Stoic concept of memento mori, we can reframe these fears. Instead of clinging to the illusion of stability, we can focus on what we can control: our skills, our attitude, and our willingness to adapt. This mindset doesn't eliminate uncertainty, but it helps us navigate it with more confidence and less doubt. The same principle applies to relationships. Whether it's a romantic partnership, a friendship, or a family bond, relationships are inherently fluid. People grow, circumstances change, and sometimes connections fade. By accepting this impermanence, we can approach our relationships with more gratitude and less fear. We stop trying to control how others feel or how things will turn out, and instead, we focus on being present and authentic in the moments we share. Even in the face of global challenges like economic instability or environmental concerns, the Stoic reminder of impermanence can be a source of strength. It doesn't mean we ignore these issues or stop caring. Instead, it encourages us to act with purpose and resilience, knowing that our time and resources are limited. This perspective can inspire us to make meaningful contributions, whether it's in our communities, our careers, or our personal lives. So, how can you start applying this strategy in your own life? Begin by noticing where doubt or fear is holding you back. Is it a fear of failure at work, anxiety about a relationship, or maybe a broader sense of uncertainty about the future? Whatever it is, take a moment to remind yourself that nothing lasts forever, not the challenges, not the opportunities, and not even the doubts themselves. This simple shift in perspective can help you approach life with more courage and less resistance. As we move forward, we'll explore another Stoic strategy that builds on this foundation: cultivating self-discipline. By developing this key trait, you'll not only reduce doubt but also strengthen your ability to face life's uncertainties with clarity and purpose. Stay with us as we uncover how self-discipline can transform the way you navigate the modern world. Now, let's turn our attention to a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy: self-discipline. At its core, self-discipline is about mastering your impulses and aligning your actions with your values. For the Stoics, this wasn't just about willpower, it was about creating a life of purpose and clarity, free from the distractions of doubt and fear. Think of self-discipline as the bridge between intention and action. It's what allows you to stay focused on what truly matters, even when external circumstances feel chaotic. When you cultivate self-discipline, you're not just resisting temptation or avoiding procrastination, you're building a foundation of confidence. Each time you follow through on a commitment, no matter how small, you reinforce the belief that you can trust yourself. and that trust is a powerful antidote to doubt. The Stoics believed that self-discipline begins with self-awareness. It's about understanding your weaknesses and recognizing the moments when doubt tries to take hold. For example, maybe you've set a goal to exercise regularly, but doubt creeps in, telling you it's too hard or that you'll never stick with it. Self-discipline means acknowledging that doubt without letting it dictate your actions. It's about showing up anyway, even when it feels uncomfortable. But self-discipline isn't just about pushing through challenges, it's also about creating habits that support your goals. The Stoics emphasized the importance of daily practices like journaling or meditation to strengthen your resolve. These habits act as anchors, keeping you grounded when doubt threatens to pull you off course. Over time, they become second nature, making it easier to stay focused and confident in the face of uncertainty. So, how can you start building self-discipline in your own life? Begin by identifying one area where doubt tends to hold you back. Maybe it's a project at work, a personal goal, or even a difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Commit to taking one small step toward that goal every day, no matter how you feel. Remember, self-discipline isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a victory over doubt. As we continue, we'll explore how self-discipline ties into another powerful Stoic strategy, reflecting on virtue. By aligning your actions with timeless principles like wisdom, courage, and justice, you'll not only strengthen your self-discipline but also deepen your sense of purpose. Stay with us as we uncover how these virtues can guide you through life's uncertainties with confidence and clarity. Now, let's dive into the practical side of self-discipline by exploring daily habits that can help you build and maintain it. One of the most effective ways to strengthen self-discipline is by establishing a consistent morning routine. Starting your day with intention sets the tone for everything that follows. For example, you might begin with a few minutes of meditation to center your mind, followed by a brief journaling session where you reflect on your goals and values. This simple practice not only grounds you but also reminds you of what truly matters, making it easier to stay focused throughout the day. Another powerful habit is setting clear priorities. Each morning, take a moment to identify the one or two tasks that align most closely with your goals. By focusing on these priorities first, you create a sense of accomplishment early in the day, which builds momentum and confidence. This approach also helps you avoid the trap of getting bogged down by less important tasks, which can drain your energy and fuel doubt. Physical activity is another cornerstone of self-discipline. Whether it's a morning workout, a brisk walk, or even a few minutes of stretching, moving your body has a profound impact on your mental clarity and resolve. Exercise not only boosts your energy but also reinforces the idea that you're capable of pushing through discomfort, a key aspect of self-discipline. Meditation, as mentioned earlier, is a habit worth emphasizing. Even just 5 to 10 minutes a day can help you develop greater self-awareness and emotional regulation. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you learn to recognize when doubt or distraction arises, giving you the space to choose how to respond. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to stay focused and aligned with your values. Finally, consider incorporating a nightly reflection into your routine. Before bed, take a few minutes to review your day. What went well? Where did you struggle? What can you improve tomorrow? This habit not only helps you learn from your experiences, but also reinforces your commitment to growth and self-discipline. By integrating these habits into your daily life, you'll create a strong foundation for self-discipline that can withstand the challenges of doubt. Next, we'll explore how reflecting on Stoic virtues can further deepen your sense of purpose and resilience. Stay with us as we uncover how wisdom, courage, and justice can guide you through life's uncertainties with confidence and clarity. Now, let's turn our attention to the heart of Stoic philosophy: virtue. Reflecting on and aligning your actions with the 4 Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, can be a powerful way to reduce doubt and bring clarity to your life. These virtues serve as a compass, guiding your decisions and helping you stay true to your values, even in the face of uncertainty. Wisdom, the first of these virtues, is about understanding what is within your control and what is not. It's the ability to see situations clearly, free from the distortions of fear or desire. When you act with wisdom, you make decisions based on reason rather than emotion, which naturally reduces doubt. For example, if you're unsure about a career move, wisdom encourages you to weigh the facts, consider your long-term goals, and avoid being swayed by temporary fears or external pressures. Courage, the second virtue, is not just about physical bravery, but also the strength to face life's challenges with resilience. It's about standing firm in your convictions, even when doubt tries to pull you in different directions. Think of courage as the inner resolve to take action despite uncertainty. Whether it's speaking up for what's right or pursuing a difficult goal, courage helps you move forward with confidence, knowing that you're acting in alignment with your principles. Justice, the third virtue, is about fairness and doing what's right for others as well as yourself. It reminds you to consider the impact of your actions on the world around you. When you act justly, you create a sense of harmony and purpose that diminishes doubt. For instance, if you're unsure about a decision, asking yourself, is this fair to everyone involved? Can provide clarity and guide you toward the right choice. Finally, temperance is about self-control and moderation. It's the ability to resist excess and stay balanced, even when emotions or external pressures threaten to overwhelm you. Temperance helps you avoid impulsive decisions that can lead to regret and doubt. By practicing moderation in your thoughts and actions, you create a stable foundation that allows you to navigate life's challenges with calm and confidence. Reflecting on these virtues daily can help you stay grounded and focused. One way to do this is through journaling. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I act with wisdom today? Did I show courage? Was I just and temperate? This simple practice not only reinforces your commitment to these virtues, but also helps you identify areas for growth. By aligning your actions with Stoic virtues, you create a life of purpose and integrity. This alignment reduces doubt because you're no longer second-guessing your decisions. You're making them from a place of clarity and conviction. Next, we'll explore how journaling prompts can help you deepen this reflection and further strengthen your connection to these timeless principles. Stay with us as we uncover practical tools to help you live a more virtuous and doubt-free life. Now that we've explored how the Stoic virtues can guide your decisions and reduce doubt, let's dive into some practical journaling prompts to help you reflect on your actions and strengthen your connection to these principles. Journaling is a powerful tool in Stoicism, allowing you to pause, reflect, and align your daily choices with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Start with this prompt: what decisions did I make today, and how did they reflect the virtue of wisdom? Reflect on whether you acted based on reason or allowed fear or desire to cloud your judgment. For example, did you take the time to weigh the facts before making a choice, or did you rush into something impulsively? This exercise helps you identify moments where you could have acted more thoughtfully and reinforces the importance of clarity in decision-making. Next, consider courage with this question: where did I face uncertainty today, and how did I respond? Think about moments when doubt crept in. Did you push through with determination, or did you hesitate? Maybe it was a difficult conversation you needed to have or a goal you felt unsure about pursuing. By reflecting on these moments, you can celebrate your courage and identify areas where you can grow stronger in the face of doubt. For justice, ask yourself, did my actions today contribute to fairness and harmony? Consider how your choices impacted others. Did you act with empathy and integrity? Or were there moments where you prioritized your own interests at the expense of others? This prompt encourages you to think beyond yourself and align your actions with the greater good, fostering a sense of purpose and reducing doubt about your role in the world. Finally, reflect on temperance with this question. Where did I practice self-control today, and where could I have been more balanced? Think about moments when you resisted temptation or avoided excess. Perhaps you stayed calm in a stressful situation or resisted the urge to overindulge. On the flip side, consider where you might have acted impulsively or let emotions take over. This reflection helps you build the discipline needed to stay grounded and focused, even in challenging circumstances. To make this practice even more effective, try setting aside a few minutes each evening to write down your responses. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns in your behavior and gain deeper insights into how well your actions align with Stoic virtues. This daily reflection not only strengthens your commitment to these principles, but also helps you approach life with greater clarity and confidence. As we move forward, we'll explore how accepting external events, another key Stoic principle, can further diminish doubt and help you embrace life's uncertainties with grace. Stay with us as we uncover the power of amor fati, or loving your fate, and how it can transform the way you navigate challenges. Now that we've explored how journaling can help you align your actions with Stoic virtues, let's turn our attention to another powerful Stoic principle, accepting external events. This idea, often referred to as amor fati, or love of fate, is about embracing whatever life throws your way, whether it's good, bad, or somewhere in between. At its core, amor fati teaches us to stop resisting the things we can't control and instead find meaning and strength in accepting them. Imagine this: you've worked tirelessly on a project, only to have it fall apart due to circumstances beyond your control. It's easy to feel frustrated, doubtful, or even defeated in moments like these. But the Stoics would argue that these setbacks aren't obstacles, they're opportunities. By practicing amor fati, you shift your mindset from "why is this happening to me?" to "how can I grow from this?" This shift doesn't just reduce doubt, it transforms challenges into stepping stones for personal growth. So, how does this work in practice? Start by recognizing that much of what happens in life is outside your control. The weather, other people's actions, global events, these are all external factors that you can't change. What you can control, however, is how you respond to them. When you accept this reality, you free yourself from the endless cycle of worry and doubt that comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. For example, let's say you lose your job unexpectedly. Instead of spiraling into self-doubt or anger, you could choose to see this as a chance to explore new opportunities or develop skills you've been meaning to work on. This doesn't mean you have to like the situation, but by accepting it, you take away its power to paralyze you. You regain control over your emotions and actions, which in turn builds confidence and resilience. The beauty of amor fati lies in its simplicity. It's not about pretending everything is perfect or ignoring your feelings. It's about acknowledging reality as it is and finding a way to move forward with purpose. When you stop fighting against the tide and instead learn to swim with it, you'll find that doubt loses its grip on you. You become more adaptable, more grounded, and more at peace with the unpredictability of life. As we continue, we'll look at real-life scenarios where amor fati can be applied, showing you how this principle can help you navigate even the toughest challenges with grace and clarity. Stay with us as we uncover practical ways to embrace your fate and turn uncertainty into strength. Now, let's take a closer look at how amor fati can be applied in real-life situations. Life is full of unexpected twists, and it's in these moments that Stoic principles truly shine. Consider the experience of losing a job, a situation that can feel devastating and full of uncertainty. Instead of letting doubt and fear take over, amor fati invites you to reframe this setback as an opportunity. Maybe it's a chance to pursue a passion you've put on hold, learn a new skill, or even start a business you've always dreamed of. By accepting the situation and focusing on what you can do, you turn a moment of loss into a stepping stone for growth. Another common scenario is dealing with rejection, whether it's in relationships, career opportunities, or creative endeavors. Rejection can sting, but amor fati teaches us to see it as part of the journey rather than the end of the road. For instance, if you're turned down for a promotion, instead of doubting your abilities, you could use the experience to reflect on areas for improvement or explore new career paths that align more closely with your values. This mindset shift doesn't just help you move forward, it builds resilience and confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Even in smaller, everyday setbacks, amor fati can be a powerful tool. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. Instead of letting frustration take over, you could use the time to practice patience or listen to an inspiring podcast. By accepting the situation and finding value in it, you transform a stressful moment into an opportunity for self-improvement. The key to applying amor fati in real life is to focus on the lessons and opportunities hidden within every challenge. It's not about denying your emotions or pretending everything is fine. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation, accepting what you can't change, and taking purposeful action where you can. This approach not only reduces doubt but also empowers you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater clarity and strength. As we move forward, we'll explore how limiting external opinions can further strengthen your Stoic practice, helping you build a mindset that's resilient to doubt and grounded in your own values. Stay with us as we uncover the next strategy to help you live a more confident and purposeful life. Now, let's shift our focus to a strategy that can profoundly impact how we navigate doubt, limiting external opinions. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with feedback, criticism, and societal expectations, it's easy to lose sight of our own judgment. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize our internal compass over the noise of external validation. This doesn't mean ignoring advice or feedback altogether, but rather, it's about discerning what truly aligns with your values and goals. Think about how often we seek approval from others, whether it's through social media likes, workplace recognition, or even the opinions of friends and family. While these can feel validating in the moment, relying on them too heavily can create a cycle of doubt. Why? Because external validation is fleeting and often outside of our control. When we tie our self-worth to others' opinions, we give away our power to define our own path. Stoicism reminds us that the only opinion that truly matters is our own. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, often reflected on the importance of staying true to oneself. He wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." This simple yet profound insight highlights the paradox of seeking external validation while neglecting our own inner wisdom. So, how can we put this into practice? Start by identifying areas in your life where you might be overly influenced by others. For example, if you're constantly checking social media for likes or comments, consider setting boundaries around your usage. Instead of seeking approval online, focus on activities that bring you genuine fulfillment, like pursuing a hobby or spending quality time with loved ones. Another practical step is to practice self-reflection. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I act in alignment with my values today, or was I swayed by others' opinions? This simple question can help you stay grounded in your own judgment and reduce the influence of external noise. By limiting external opinions, you create space to trust yourself more deeply. This self-trust becomes a powerful antidote to doubt, allowing you to make decisions with confidence and clarity. As we move forward, we'll explore how practicing gratitude can further strengthen your Stoic mindset, helping you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Stay with us as we continue to uncover strategies that empower you to live with purpose and resilience. Now, let's take a closer look at how we can actively reduce the influence of external opinions in our lives, particularly through the lens of social media. Social media platforms, while offering connection and information, can also become overwhelming sources of external validation and comparison. A Stoic approach to this challenge involves intentionally stepping back and creating boundaries that allow you to reclaim your mental clarity and focus on what truly matters. One practical step is to start with a social media detox. This doesn't mean you have to delete all your accounts permanently, but rather it's about creating intentional breaks. For example, you might decide to set specific times during the day when you check social media, rather than scrolling mindlessly throughout the day. This small shift can help you regain control over your attention and reduce the constant influx of external opinions. Another effective strategy is to curate your online environment. Take a moment to evaluate who you follow and why. Are these accounts adding value to your life, or are they fueling doubt and comparison? Unfollow or mute accounts that don't align with your values or goals. Instead, seek out content that inspires, educates, or uplifts you. By doing this, you're not just limiting external noise, you're actively shaping a digital space that supports your growth and well-being. You might also consider implementing a no-phone rule during certain activities like meals, family time, or before bed. This simple habit can help you reconnect with the present moment and reduce the temptation to seek validation from others. Remember, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control, and how we engage with social media is entirely within our power. Finally, replace the time you would have spent scrolling with activities that nurture your inner self. This could be reading a book, journaling, meditating, or even taking a walk in nature. These practices not only help you disconnect from external opinions, but also strengthen your connection to your own values and priorities. By taking these steps, you're not just detoxing from social media, you're building a stronger foundation of self-trust and clarity. As we move forward, we'll explore how practicing gratitude can further enhance your Stoic mindset, helping you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Stay with us as we continue to uncover strategies that empower you to live with purpose and resilience. Now, let's turn our attention to a powerful Stoic practice that can transform how we perceive and navigate doubt: gratitude. Gratitude, at its core, is about shifting your focus from what's missing or uncertain in your life to what's already present and valuable. This simple yet profound shift aligns perfectly with Stoic principles, which encourage us to find contentment and strength within ourselves, rather than relying on external circumstances. When doubt creeps in, it often magnifies what we lack or fear. Gratitude acts as a counterbalance, redirecting our attention to the things we often take for granted: our health, relationships, opportunities, or even the small joys of daily life. By cultivating gratitude, you're not ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, you're training your mind to see the good alongside the difficult, which can help you approach uncertainty with a calmer, more grounded perspective. One way to practice gratitude is through journaling. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These don't have to be grand or extraordinary. They can be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or the beauty of a sunset. The act of writing them down helps solidify these moments in your mind, making it easier to recall them when doubt or negativity arises. Another approach is to incorporate gratitude into your daily reflections. For example, before bed, spend a few minutes mentally reviewing your day and identifying moments or experiences you're thankful for. This practice not only helps you end the day on a positive note, but also reinforces the habit of seeking out the good in every situation. Gratitude also has a ripple effect. When you express appreciation to others, whether through a heartfelt thank you or a small act of kindness, you strengthen your connections and create a sense of mutual support. This, in turn, can help you feel less isolated in moments of doubt, reminding you that you're part of a larger community. By practicing gratitude consistently, you're not just building a habit, you're rewiring your mindset. Over time, you'll find that your focus naturally shifts from what's uncertain to what's meaningful, allowing you to face challenges with greater resilience and clarity. As we continue, we'll explore how developing resilience through Stoic principles can further empower you to overcome doubt and thrive in the face of adversity. Stay with us as we uncover more strategies to help you live with purpose and strength. Now, let's dive deeper into practical ways to cultivate gratitude in your daily life. One of the most effective exercises is keeping a gratitude journal. This doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Simply set aside a few minutes each day to jot down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be as small as a sunny morning or as significant as a supportive conversation with a loved one. The key is consistency. By making this a daily habit, you train your mind to actively seek out and appreciate the positive aspects of your life, even when doubt tries to cloud your perspective. Another powerful exercise is the gratitude walk. This involves taking a short walk, whether it's around your neighborhood or in a nearby park, and intentionally focusing on the things you're thankful for as you move. Notice the beauty of nature, the kindness of strangers, or even the simple pleasure of fresh air. This practice not only reinforces gratitude but also combines it with the benefits of physical activity, helping to clear your mind and lift your spirits. For those who prefer a more structured approach, try the gratitude jar method. Find a jar or container and place it somewhere visible in your home. Each day, write down one thing you're grateful for on a small piece of paper and drop it into the jar. Over time, you'll create a tangible collection of positive moments that you can revisit whenever you need a reminder of the good in your life. If you're someone who enjoys reflection, consider incorporating gratitude into your evening routine. Before bed, take a few moments to mentally review your day and identify at least one thing you're thankful for. This practice helps you end the day on a positive note and reinforces the habit of seeking out the good, even in challenging situations. Finally, don't underestimate the power of expressing gratitude to others. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you note, a kind word, or a small act of kindness, showing appreciation not only strengthens your relationships but also deepens your own sense of gratitude. When you make others feel valued, you create a positive feedback loop that benefits everyone involved. By integrating these exercises into your routine, you're not just practicing gratitude, you're building a mindset that helps you navigate doubt with greater ease and resilience. As we move forward, we'll explore how developing resilience through Stoic principles can further empower you to face life's uncertainties with confidence and strength. Stay with us as we uncover more strategies to help you live with purpose and clarity. Now, let's shift our focus to resilience, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a powerful tool for overcoming doubt. Stoicism teaches us that adversity isn't something to fear or avoid, but rather an opportunity to grow stronger. When life throws challenges your way, it's not the event itself that defines you, but how you respond to it. This mindset shift is at the heart of developing resilience. Stoic thinkers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius often emphasize that hardship is a natural part of life. Instead of resisting it, they encouraged embracing it as a teacher. Think of it this way: just as a muscle grows stronger through resistance, your character and resilience are forged through the challenges you face. When doubt creeps in, reminding yourself of this principle can help you reframe difficulties as opportunities for growth. One practical way to build resilience is through the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. This involves mentally preparing for potential setbacks or hardships before they occur. By envisioning worst-case scenarios and planning how you'd respond, you reduce the fear and uncertainty that often accompany adversity. This doesn't mean dwelling on negativity, but rather equipping yourself with the mental tools to handle whatever comes your way. Another key aspect of Stoic resilience is focusing on what you can control. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what is within my power to change? What actions can I take to improve the situation? By directing your energy toward actionable steps, you regain a sense of agency and reduce the paralyzing effects of doubt. Resilience also involves cultivating a sense of perspective. Stoics remind us that many of the things we worry about are temporary or insignificant in the grand scheme of life. When you feel overwhelmed, take a step back and ask, will this matter in a week, a month, or a year? Often, this simple question can help you regain clarity and focus on what truly matters. Finally, resilience is strengthened through consistent practice. Just as gratitude becomes a habit through daily exercises, resilience grows when you actively face challenges with courage and determination. Each time you overcome a difficult situation, you build confidence in your ability to handle future obstacles. As we continue, we'll explore inspiring stories of resilience from both historical and modern figures who embody Stoic principles. These examples will show you how resilience can transform doubt into strength, empowering you to face life's uncertainties with unwavering confidence. Stay with us as we uncover more strategies to help you live with purpose and clarity. Now, let's turn our attention to real-life stories of resilience that bring Stoic principles to life. These examples, drawn from both history and the modern world, show how embracing adversity with a Stoic mindset can transform doubt into strength. Take the story of Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers and a Roman emperor. Despite ruling during a time of war, plague, and political turmoil, Marcus Aurelius remained steadfast in his commitment to Stoic principles. His personal writings, collected in Meditations, reveal how he used Stoicism to navigate immense challenges. Instead of succumbing to doubt or despair, he focused on what he could control: his own thoughts and actions. His resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity serves as a timeless example of how Stoicism can guide us through even the darkest times. Another inspiring figure is James Stockdale, a United States Navy pilot who was shot down during the Vietnam War and held as a prisoner for over 7 years. During his captivity, Stockdale relied heavily on Stoic philosophy, particularly the teachings of Epictetus, to endure torture, isolation, and uncertainty. He later credited Stoicism with giving him the mental fortitude to survive and even thrive under such extreme conditions. Stockdale's story is a powerful reminder that resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, but about finding meaning and strength within it. In the modern world, we can look to figures like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison before leading South Africa out of apartheid. Mandela's ability to forgive his oppressors and focus on building a better future reflects the Stoic ideals of justice and inner strength. His resilience wasn't just about enduring suffering, but about transforming it into a force for positive change. Closer to home, consider the countless individuals who face personal challenges, illness, loss, or financial hardship with courage and determination. These everyday heroes embody Stoic resilience by focusing on what they can control, maintaining perspective, and finding opportunities for growth even in the most difficult circumstances. These stories remind us that resilience isn't reserved for the extraordinary. It's a quality we can all cultivate. By learning from those who have walked this path before us, we can draw inspiration and practical wisdom to face our own doubts and challenges. As we move forward, we'll explore how simplifying your life can further reduce doubt and help you focus on what truly matters. Stay with us as we uncover the next strategy for living with clarity and purpose. Now, let's shift our focus to a strategy that cuts through the noise of modern life, simplifying your life. Stoicism teaches us that by stripping away the unnecessary, we can find clarity and reduce the doubt that often comes from being overwhelmed. When we simplify, we create space to focus on what truly matters, aligning our actions with our values and goals. Stoicism encourages us to examine our lives and identify what is essential. This doesn't mean living with nothing, but rather being intentional about what we allow into our lives. Think about it. How often do we clutter our days with tasks, possessions, or commitments that don't serve us? These distractions can cloud our judgment, making it harder to see clearly and act decisively. By simplifying, we remove the excess and create a foundation of calm and purpose. One practical way to apply this is through decluttering, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Start by evaluating your daily routines. Are there habits or activities that drain your energy without adding value? Let them go. Next, consider your possessions. Do they serve a purpose or bring you joy? If not, they might be contributing to unnecessary stress. Finally, reflect on your relationships and commitments. Are they aligned with your values, or do they leave you feeling stretched thin? Simplifying in these areas can help you focus on what truly matters, reducing doubt and increasing confidence in your choices. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus and Seneca often spoke about the importance of living simply. Epictetus, for example, reminded his students that wealth and status are external and ultimately beyond our control. What we can control is how we choose to live, whether we allow ourselves to be weighed down by excess or embrace a life of purpose and clarity. Seneca, too, warned against the dangers of overcomplicating our lives, urging us to focus on inner wealth rather than external possessions. In today's world, this principle is more relevant than ever. We're constantly bombarded with information, choices, and demands on our time. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and uncertain. But by adopting a Stoic approach to simplicity, we can cut through the chaos and focus on what's within our control. This doesn't mean ignoring the complexities of life, but rather choosing to engage with them in a way that aligns with our values and goals. As we move forward, we'll explore how focusing on the present moment can further enhance our ability to overcome doubt. Stay with us as we uncover the next strategy for living with intention and clarity. Now that we've explored the philosophy behind simplifying your life, let's dive into some practical steps you can take to embrace minimalism and reduce doubt. One of the most effective ways to start is by decluttering your physical space. Begin with one area at a time: your desk, your closet, or even your digital devices. Ask yourself, does this item serve a purpose or bring me joy? If the answer is no, it might be time to let it go. Decluttering isn't just about creating a cleaner space, it's about making room for clarity and focus in your mind as well. Next, consider setting boundaries in your daily life. This could mean saying no to commitments that don't align with your values or goals. It's easy to feel pressured to take on more than we can handle, but Stoicism reminds us that true freedom comes from knowing our limits. Start by identifying the activities or relationships that drain your energy and set clear boundaries around them. This might feel uncomfortable at first, but over time, it will help you prioritize what truly matters. Another tip is to streamline your routines. Look for ways to simplify your daily habits, whether it's meal prepping to save time, creating a morning routine that sets a positive tone for the day, or limiting distractions like excessive screen time. By reducing decision fatigue, you'll free up mental energy to focus on what's important. Finally, practice gratitude for what you already have. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about appreciating the essentials and letting go of the rest. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. This shift in perspective can help you feel more content and less burdened by the desire for more. By incorporating these minimalism tips into your life, you'll not only simplify your surroundings but also create a sense of calm and purpose that reduces doubt. As we move forward, we'll explore how focusing on the present moment can further enhance your ability to live with intention and clarity. Stay with us as we uncover the next strategy for overcoming doubt through Stoic principles. Now, let's turn our attention to the power of the present moment. Stoicism teaches us that doubt often stems from our tendency to dwell on the past or worry about the future. But the truth is, the only moment we truly have control over is the one we're living in right now. By focusing on the present, we can break free from the chains of regret and anxiety and instead find clarity and peace. The Stoics believed that the present moment is where life happens. It's where we can take action, make decisions, and fully engage with the world around us. When we fixate on what's already happened or what might happen, we rob ourselves of the opportunity to live fully in the here and now. Think about it. How often do you find yourself replaying past mistakes or imagining worst-case scenarios? These habits not only fuel doubt but also distract us from what we can actually do to improve our situation. To practice this strategy, start by grounding yourself in the present. One simple way to do this is through mindfulness. Pay attention to your breath, the sensations in your body, or the sounds around you. This isn't about emptying your mind, but rather about bringing your awareness to what's happening in this very moment. By doing so, you'll notice that many of the doubts you carry are tied to things outside your immediate control. Another Stoic exercise is to remind yourself of the impermanence of life. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. What you have is now. Use this awareness to focus on what you can do today to move closer to your goals or to simply appreciate the life you're living. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed by a big project, break it down into small, manageable steps and focus on completing just one task at a time. This approach not only reduces doubt but also builds momentum and confidence. By embracing the present moment, you'll find that doubt loses its grip. You'll start to see challenges as opportunities to act rather than reasons to hesitate. And as we move forward, we'll explore how mindfulness practices can further deepen your ability to stay grounded and focused. Stay with us as we uncover the next Stoic strategy for overcoming doubt and living with intention. Now, let's dive deeper into how mindfulness practices can help you stay grounded in the present moment, a key Stoic strategy for overcoming doubt. Mindfulness isn't just about sitting still or clearing your mind. It's about actively engaging with the here and now, which is where life truly unfolds. One of the most effective ways to practice mindfulness is through meditation. This doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a significant difference. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your body when your mind wanders, and it will gently bring your attention back to your breath. This simple act of returning to the present moment helps train your mind to let go of distractions and doubts. Another powerful mindfulness technique is the body scan. This involves slowly bringing your awareness to different parts of your body, starting from your toes and moving upward. As you do this, notice any tension or sensations without judgment. The goal isn't to change anything but to simply observe. This practice not only grounds you in the present, but also helps you become more attuned to your physical and emotional state, making it easier to recognize when doubt is creeping in. Breathing exercises are another practical tool. One Stoic-inspired method is the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale deeply for a count of 4, hold your breath for 7, and exhale slowly for 8. This rhythmic breathing not only calms your nervous system but also anchors you in the present moment. It's a quick and effective way to reset your mind when you feel overwhelmed by doubt or anxiety. You can also incorporate mindfulness into everyday activities. For example, when you're eating, focus on the taste, texture, and aroma of your food. When you're walking, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground. These small moments of mindfulness can add up, helping you build a habit of staying present throughout the day. By integrating these mindfulness practices into your routine, you'll find it easier to let go of the past and future and instead focus on what you can do right now. This shift in perspective not only reduces doubt but also empowers you to take meaningful action. As we move forward, we'll explore how learning from failure can further strengthen your ability to overcome doubt and grow from challenges. Stay with us as we uncover the next Stoic strategy for living with clarity and purpose. Now, let's shift our focus to a Stoic strategy that transforms one of life's most challenging experiences into a powerful tool for growth: learning from failure. In Stoicism, failure isn't something to fear or avoid, it's a teacher. When we reframe setbacks as opportunities to learn, we not only reduce doubt but also build resilience and wisdom. The Stoics believed that every failure carries a lesson, and by embracing this mindset, we can turn even the most difficult moments into stepping stones toward a stronger, more confident version of ourselves. Think about it this way: when something doesn't go as planned, it's easy to feel defeated or doubt your abilities. But Stoicism encourages us to ask a different question: what can this experience teach me? Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of your worth, view it as a chance to grow. For example, if you didn't get the job you wanted, rather than doubting your skills, consider what you can improve for next time. Maybe it's refining your interview technique or gaining additional experience in a specific area. By focusing on the lessons, you shift from self-doubt to self-improvement. This approach isn't just theoretical, it's deeply practical. Take the example of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His relentless pursuit of the light bulb wasn't hindered by setbacks. Instead, each failure brought him closer to success. Similarly, Stoicism teaches us to see failure as a natural part of the journey, not the end of the road. When you adopt this perspective, doubt loses its grip and you become more willing to take risks and pursue your goals with confidence. To apply this strategy in your own life, start by reflecting on past failures. What did they teach you? How did they shape your decisions moving forward? Journaling can be a powerful tool here. Write down the lessons you've learned and how they've helped you grow. This practice not only reinforces the Stoic mindset, but also reminds you of your ability to overcome challenges. Another key aspect of learning from failure is letting go of perfectionism. Stoicism reminds us that we're human and humans make mistakes. Instead of striving for flawless outcomes, focus on progress. Celebrate small wins and view setbacks as part of the process. This shift in mindset reduces the pressure to be perfect and allows you to approach challenges with curiosity rather than fear. As we move forward, we'll explore how adopting a growth mindset aligns with Stoic principles and further strengthens your ability to overcome doubt. But for now, remember this: failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a vital part of it. By learning from your setbacks, you not only build resilience but also cultivate a deeper sense of clarity and purpose. Stay with us as we continue to uncover more Stoic strategies for living a life free from doubt. Now, let's take a closer look at how adopting a growth mindset aligns with Stoic principles and helps to dissolve doubt. A growth mindset, as defined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This idea resonates deeply with Stoicism, which teaches that our character and wisdom are not fixed but can be cultivated through deliberate practice and reflection. When you embrace a growth mindset, you stop seeing challenges as threats and start viewing them as opportunities to expand your capabilities. This shift in perspective is a powerful antidote to doubt. Stoicism emphasizes that our true power lies in how we respond to life's events, not in the events themselves. A growth mindset reinforces this by encouraging you to focus on what you can control: your effort, your attitude, and your willingness to learn. For instance, if you face a setback at work, instead of doubting your competence, you might ask yourself, what skills can I develop to handle this better next time? This approach aligns perfectly with the Stoic practice of focusing on what's within your control and letting go of what isn't. By doing so, you reduce the mental clutter of doubt and channel your energy into productive growth. One of the most practical ways to cultivate a growth mindset is through self-reflection. The Stoics were avid journalers, and this practice can help you track your progress and identify areas for improvement. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on what went well, what didn't, and what you learned. This simple habit not only reinforces a growth mindset, but also aligns with the Stoic principle of continuous self-improvement. Over time, you'll notice that your confidence grows as you see tangible evidence of your progress. and doubt begins to lose its hold on you. Another key aspect of a growth mindset is embracing challenges rather than avoiding them. The Stoics believed that adversity is a teacher, and a growth mindset helps you see it that way too. When you encounter a difficult situation, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try reframing it as, "I can't do this yet, but I'm working on it." This small shift in language can have a profound impact on your mindset, helping you approach challenges with curiosity and determination rather than fear and hesitation. Finally, remember that adopting a growth mindset is a journey, not a destination. Just as the Stoics practiced their principles daily, you'll need to consistently remind yourself to focus on growth and learning. Over time, this mindset becomes second nature, and doubt becomes less of a barrier and more of a stepping stone. As we move forward, we'll explore how this mindset ties into other Stoic strategies, but for now, take a moment to reflect. How can you start viewing your challenges as opportunities for growth today? Stay with us as we continue to uncover more ways Stoicism can help you live a life free from doubt. Now, let's turn our attention to the Stoic pursuit of wisdom and how it serves as a guiding light in moments of doubt. Wisdom in the Stoic tradition is more than just knowledge. It's the ability to see things as they truly are and to act with clarity and purpose. When doubt clouds your mind, wisdom helps you cut through the noise and focus on what truly matters. It's like having a compass in a storm, pointing you toward the right path even when everything feels uncertain. The Stoics believed that wisdom is cultivated through continuous learning and reflection. They saw life as a classroom where every experience, whether good or bad, offers a lesson. By seeking wisdom, you train yourself to approach challenges with curiosity rather than fear. For example, when faced with a difficult decision, instead of being paralyzed by doubt, you can ask yourself, "What would a wise person do in this situation?" This simple question shifts your focus from uncertainty to clarity, helping you make choices that align with your values and long-term goals. One of the most effective ways to seek wisdom is through the study of philosophy itself. The Stoics were avid readers and thinkers, and they often turned to the works of great philosophers for guidance. Texts like Marcus Aurelius's Meditations or Seneca's Letters from a Stoic are filled with timeless insights that can help you navigate doubt and uncertainty. Even if you're not a philosophy enthusiast, you can still apply this principle by seeking out mentors, books, or even podcasts that challenge your thinking and expand your perspective. The key is to remain open and curious, always looking for ways to grow and learn. Another powerful way to cultivate wisdom is through self-reflection. The Stoics practiced daily journaling as a way to examine their thoughts and actions, and this habit can be incredibly effective in reducing doubt. By taking a few minutes each day to reflect on your experiences, you can identify patterns, learn from your mistakes, and gain a deeper understanding of yourself. Over time, this practice builds a reservoir of wisdom that you can draw from whenever doubt arises. Finally, remember that wisdom is not something you achieve overnight, it's a lifelong journey. The Stoics understood that true wisdom comes from consistent effort and a willingness to confront life's challenges head-on. By embracing this mindset, you'll find that doubt becomes less of an obstacle and more of an opportunity to grow. As we move forward, we'll explore how this pursuit of wisdom connects to other Stoic strategies. But for now, take a moment to reflect. What's one small step you can take today to seek wisdom in your own life? Stay with us as we continue to uncover more ways Stoicism can help you live with clarity and confidence. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the most impactful Stoic texts that can deepen your understanding and help you navigate doubt with greater clarity. One of the most accessible and profound works is Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. Written as a personal journal, this book offers a raw and intimate look into the mind of a Roman emperor who practiced Stoicism daily. It's filled with practical advice on how to handle adversity, stay grounded, and maintain perspective, even in the face of overwhelming challenges. Whether you're dealing with self-doubt or external pressures, Meditations provides timeless wisdom that feels as relevant today as it did 2,000 years ago. Another essential read is Seneca's Letters from a Stoic. These letters, written to his friend Lucilius, are a treasure trove of practical guidance on everything from managing emotions to finding meaning in life. Seneca's writing is both conversational and profound, making it easy to connect with his ideas. He often addresses doubt directly, offering strategies to reframe your thinking and focus on what truly matters. If you're looking for a text that feels like a conversation with a wise mentor, this is it. For those who want to explore Stoicism from a more structured perspective, Epictetus's Discourses and Enchiridion are excellent choices. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher, emphasizes the importance of focusing on what's within your control and letting go of what isn't. His teachings are particularly powerful for overcoming doubt because they remind us that our power lies in our choices, not in external circumstances. The Enchiridion, often referred to as the Stoic Handbook, is a concise summary of his key ideas, making it a great starting point for beginners. If you're interested in a modern take on Stoicism, Ryan Holiday's The Daily Stoic is a fantastic resource. This book breaks down Stoic principles into daily meditations, making it easy to incorporate these ideas into your routine. Each entry is short but thought-provoking, offering practical advice that you can apply immediately. It's a great way to build a daily habit of reflection and growth. Finally, don't overlook the value of secondary sources that explain Stoic philosophy in a contemporary context. Books like How to Be a Stoic by Massimo Pigliucci or Stoicism and the Art of Happiness by Donald Robertson provide clear, modern interpretations of ancient ideas. These works can help bridge the gap between ancient philosophy and the challenges we face today, making Stoicism more relatable and actionable. As you explore these texts, remember that the goal isn't to read them all at once, but to engage with them thoughtfully. Take your time, reflect on the ideas, and see how they resonate with your own experiences. By immersing yourself in these works, you'll not only deepen your understanding of Stoicism, but also build a stronger foundation for overcoming doubt. And as we move forward, we'll explore how these principles connect to the next strategy, helping you cultivate even greater resilience and clarity in your life. Now let's turn our attention to a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, the practice of equanimity. Equanimity, or maintaining emotional balance, is about staying steady and composed, no matter what life throws your way. It's not about suppressing emotions, but rather about not letting them control you. For the Stoics, this was a vital tool for navigating doubt, as it allows you to approach uncertainty with clarity and calm rather than fear or anxiety. Imagine you're faced with a situation that stirs up doubt. Maybe it's a big decision at work, a strained relationship, or even a personal goal that feels out of reach. In moments like these, it's easy to get swept up in worry or frustration. But equanimity teaches us to pause, take a step back, and observe our emotions without being ruled by them. This doesn't mean ignoring how you feel. It means acknowledging those feelings while choosing not to let them dictate your actions. The Stoics believed that doubt often arises when we overreact to external events or let our emotions cloud our judgment. By practicing equanimity, you create a mental space where you can assess situations more objectively. For example, instead of spiraling into self-doubt when faced with criticism, you can calmly evaluate whether the feedback is valid and how you might use it to grow. This balanced approach not only reduces doubt but also empowers you to make better decisions. One way to cultivate equanimity is through mindfulness. By focusing on the present moment, you can prevent your mind from getting caught up in what-ifs or worst-case scenarios. Simple practices like deep breathing or grounding exercises can help you stay centered even in the face of uncertainty. Another powerful tool is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and emotions allows you to process them without letting them overwhelm you. Over time, this practice can help you develop a more balanced perspective. Equanimity also ties back to the Stoic idea of focusing on what you can control. When you accept that some things are beyond your influence, you free yourself from the emotional turbulence that comes with trying to control the uncontrollable. This doesn't mean giving up. It means directing your energy toward what truly matters, which in turn reduces doubt and builds confidence. As we move forward, we'll explore how this principle connects to the next strategy, helping you further strengthen your ability to face doubt with resilience and clarity. By practicing equanimity, you're not just managing doubt, you're building a foundation of inner peace that can carry you through life's challenges. Now, let's dive deeper into practical ways to cultivate equanimity through emotional regulation techniques. One of the most effective methods is journaling. By putting your thoughts and feelings on paper, you create a space to process emotions without letting them overwhelm you. Start by writing down what's causing you doubt or anxiety, then reflect on whether these concerns are within your control. This simple act of reflection can help you gain clarity and distance from your emotions, allowing you to respond rather than react. Another powerful technique is cognitive reframing, which involves shifting your perspective on a situation. For example, instead of viewing a setback as a failure, try to see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. The Stoics often used this approach to transform challenges into lessons. When doubt creeps in, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can I use this experience to become stronger? By reframing your thoughts, you can reduce the emotional weight of doubt and approach situations with a more balanced mindset. Mindfulness practices also play a key role in emotional regulation. Techniques like deep breathing or body scans can help you stay grounded in the present moment, preventing your mind from spiraling into worry or fear. For instance, when you feel doubt arising, take a few moments to focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, hold for a few seconds, and exhale slowly. This simple exercise can help you regain composure and approach the situation with a clearer mind. Another useful tool is the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. While it may sound intense, this technique involves imagining the worst-case scenario and mentally preparing for it. By doing so, you reduce the fear and uncertainty that often accompany doubt. For example, if you're worried about a presentation, visualize what could go wrong and how you'd handle it. This preparation not only builds resilience but also helps you approach the situation with greater confidence and calm. Finally, consider incorporating gratitude into your daily routine. Taking time to reflect on what you're thankful for can shift your focus from doubt to appreciation, fostering a sense of emotional balance. Each evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Over time, this practice can help you cultivate a more positive and steady outlook, even in the face of uncertainty. By integrating these emotional regulation techniques into your life, you'll not only strengthen your ability to practice equanimity, but also build a foundation of resilience that helps you navigate doubt with greater ease. As we move forward, we'll explore how these strategies connect to the next principle, further empowering you to face life's challenges with clarity and confidence. As we wrap up our exploration of the 25 Stoic strategies for overcoming doubt, it's clear that these principles are more than just philosophical ideas. They're practical tools for building resilience, clarity, and confidence in the face of life's uncertainties. From focusing on what you can control to practicing gratitude and embracing impermanence, each strategy offers a unique way to navigate doubt and cultivate a stronger, more balanced mindset. Together, these principles form a powerful framework that can help you face challenges with greater calm and purpose. Remember, Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or ignoring difficulties. It's about developing the inner strength to meet life's ups and downs with wisdom and equanimity. By integrating these strategies into your daily life, whether through journaling, mindfulness, or reflecting on Stoic virtues, you can gradually reduce the grip of doubt and move forward with greater clarity and confidence. Now it's your turn to take these lessons and apply them. Start small, pick 1 or 2 strategies that resonate with you and practice them consistently. Over time, you'll notice a shift in how you approach challenges and uncertainties. And don't forget, progress is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself as you grow. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from these Stoic strategies. Your support helps us create more content like this. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Let us know in the comments which strategy resonated with you the most or how you've applied Stoicism in your own life. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching, and remember, doubt may come, but with Stoicism you have the tools to rise above it.